Hello and welcome to this quick overview of Middlesex University's MA Writing Creative Nonfiction program. My name, hang on, my name is Dr. Adam Dalton. I lecture on the program. You may also want to know the name Dr. Ariel Khan. Ariel is our program leader. There are our email addresses. You're welcome to message us if you wish. Don't worry, I'll repeat the email addresses at the end. What is creative nonfiction? Well, creative nonfiction has a set of genres, as you can see at the top. Memoir. Memoir is not your whole life. It's a kind of an autobiography about usually a section of your life or your professional career or a phase in your life. So a sobriety memoir is quite popular as a subgenre of memoir, where people talk about their lives and their relationship with alcohol. But then you can have Caitlin Moran's How to Be a Woman, and very famous and successful book where Caitlin Moran talks about growing up as a female within UK society and the problems typically faced. Very famous book. True crime. The first official true crime novel was In Cold Blood by Truman Capote. Obviously, that's got a creative element and a factual element, but where does fact begin and fiction? Where does fiction end and fact begin, and vice versa? So there's a bit of a debate there. Autobiography or autofiction. Autofiction is where you write about your life, but you use so much poetic license that a lot of it's not actually true, but you are a main character in the book. Martin Amis has written an autofiction in the last couple of years. If you want to look that up. Place and travel writing. Maya Angelou's famous All God's Children Need Traveling Shoes. Biography. And Peter Ackroyd wrote the Dickens biography a few years back, which is a massive tome. But there's House of Glass, etc., etc. Food writing is quite popular. Ed Balls did the novel Appetite, which you might like to have a look at. And then, of course, journalistic commentary. We've got Chavs, the book by Owen Jones. I should have italicized that because book titles go in italics. Right. On the MA, which you can study part-time or full-time. So that's one year is the full-time, 2 years is the part-time. There are 5 modules that you do: developing your creative nonfiction and principles of storytelling in pretty much the first term. In the second term, research for nonfiction and multimodal nonfiction, second term. And then there's a third term, which is kind of often the summer term, where you work more one-to-one with a supervisor on writing your book, and at the end of that module, that dissertation module, we expect 15,000 words of creative writing and 5,000 words of critical commentary. The critical commentary is required because this is an academic qualification, as well as a qualification that allows you to write a book which could be published. So 15,000 words is more than any publisher or agent usually asks for in the first instance. So we will kind of work with you to try and get your work up to a commercial standard, basically. Why Middlesex University? Because there's a range of universities that offer creative writing. Well, we're known for our online distance learning programs. We've got quite a lot of experience in that. We deliver the programs via our Moodle website, where students chat together online, they post work, they get feedback online, there are discussions online. We also have Zoom sessions once a week. If you miss the Zoom session, not to worry, because it will be recorded and uploaded. So, the great thing about this approach to learning is that you can fit it around a day job or, personal caring, kind of duties that you might have, be it with kids or elderly parents, what have you. So it's flexible. All our lecturers are not only successful creative writers, but also academics. So you've got the creative and the critical, and you kind of want the academics because they'll explain theoretical approaches to you to help you with your writing. As an example, you can look me up on my website, AJ Dalton, and you'll see both academic and creative publications. We have a thriving online storytelling community, creativewritinghq.com. It's got a lot of free learning resources there, mini video lectures. You can do a fun creative diagnostic quiz to find out what type of creative you are. There are free mini lessons that you can take advantage of. We have alumni there. We have professional authors there. We have agents. We have publishers. We have partners. So that's a resource for you, really. Those contacts, those business contacts, are potentially very valuable for you. So do check that out. We run the North London Story Festival every year. We get in guest speakers, publishers, agents, authors, and so on. And obviously, you'll be part of that if you join the MA. We have, as I mentioned, partnerships. We have a partnership in development with Hachette Livre, one of the big 5 publishers in the world. And then we've got independent publishers as our partners, and also creative writing magazines. So, there are opportunities that arise from those contacts. Opportunities for you, right? A lot of our alumni coming off our MA program, MA novel writing we also run, but also at this MA creative nonfiction, do go on to be published. And if that's your interest, then we can help facilitate that, but it's not guaranteed, With the MA, though, a lot of people go into other related professional spheres, be it publishing, theatre and film, journalism, copywriting, and so on. And hopefully you can see there that actually, when you join our MA, you're actually joining a creative writing community and ecosystem, and you find your path, your preferred path through that as you most desire. You can apply online, but if you do have questions, don't hesitate to contact either myself or the actual program leader, Dr. Ariel Khan. And there you go.